Hiya, welcome. Now this week I wanted to do an unboxing. It's some pops that I've ordered off eBay and they're from various sellers, and there's been some delivery delays, so that's on the back burner, only temporarily, until all of them come. I've had one arrive, but I wanted to do all of them in the same video because they're all from the same line, but they're from different eBay sellers. And that's a video that I'm hoping will be out by the weekend. I'm hoping the rest will be delivered this week successfully. So this video, what I'm doing today, is one that I'd got planned for another time, but I'm bringing it forward. Today I'm going to show you my first Funko 2-pack, which is also the first pop, or pops plural as it's a 2-pack, that I ever got. And they are Sting and Lex Luger. WCW icons, Sting and Lex Luger. I've got these two fellas to thank me for getting really into pops. I saw this 2-pack, I think originally on Forbidden Planet International's website, and that's where I ended up buying it from. And I thought, well, I'm going to get these. I've been watching a few Funko videos on YouTube, you know, more the sort of big Funko YouTubers like Top Pops and Lamar Wilson, and I thought I'll get these and I probably won't collect anymore. Well, yeah, I've got a few more, not loads, as you know. My collection is pretty small at the moment and it's not going to be growing exponentially anytime soon, but I got them off Forbidden Planet a few months back for £15, which was a great deal, supposedly half price. According to Stashpedia, they're not worth much more than what I paid, but the recommended retail price is supposed to be about £30 in this country, but I don't know. Here is the box. Nice box. Obviously the first Funko that I ever took out of its box, both of them, as it's a 2-pack, obviously. Sting and Lex Luger. Really nice. I like the exclusive sticker there. In the United States and presumably Canada as well, if you got this, I think it was exclusive to FYE, I believe. And the picture that I've put up of Sting and Lex Luger, somewhere up there, looks to be the one that they modelled these two pops on. Let's have a closer look at them. So here's Sting first. Sting, multi-time world champion in WCW, probably WCW's biggest babyface, biggest good guy for quite a few years, until Hulk Hogan showed up in 1994. And after Hogan turned heel and formed the New World Order with Hall and Nash in 96, I guess Sting then took his rightful place as WCW's #1 hero. This Sting is the Surfer Sting, as they call him. I'm not sure he ever had a true surfer gimmick. An icon of WCW, really. There is other Stings available in the Funko range. This is the one I wanted, simply because I thought a 2-pack's good value. It's almost like 2 for the price of 1, or 2 for just over the price of 1. There is, of course, the black and white Crow style Sting, and also the red and black Wolfpack / Crow Sting. Both of those vaulted, both of those pretty expensive, especially the Wolfpack one. But they're not ones I'm intending to get in my collection unless somehow I looked out on eBay or wherever and got them for dirt cheap, but I don't think that's going to happen. Otherwise, Lex Luger, not as nice a pop as Sting. I mean, Sting with his face paint's always going to be really interested in his spiky bleach blonde hair. But Luger, it's kind of one where you'd need to be told who he was if you didn't see the box, sort of thing. But when you know it's Luger, yeah, it looks like him. It does look like sort of early 90s Luger. Lex Luger, another WCW legend, won the world title a couple of times, I think, in WCW. He went to the WWF in, well, he didn't go to the WWF in 91, 92. He actually went to the WBF, which was the bodybuilding spin-off that Vince McMahon had started, because I believe he left WCW and he wasn't allowed to actually wrestle for the WWF for a year, so they just stuck him in the WBF, and I don't know if he competed in that. I don't know much about the WBF, to be honest, but there is a good video on it from Wrestling with Regret. If I can find that, I will link to it in the description. So, Sexy Lexi there, the total package. He competed or announced or did something in the WBF for nearly a year, I think, and then finally was able to compete for the World Wrestling Federation. In early '93, he was unveiled as the Narcissist. I think by that point the World Bodybuilding Federation had pretty much died on its arse anyway. He was given a good main event push for a while in the WWF. He went all aboard the Lex Express and he body slammed Yokozuna, and he celebrated winning at SummerSlam '93 via count-out to the then World Wrestling Federation champion Yokozuna in one of the more baffling scenes, because why would you celebrate beating the champion via count-out when you can't win the title via count-out? And it was the big sort of glitzy confetti celebration with all the other baby faces in the WWF at the time coming in to congratulate Luger. He didn't really get much of a push after about '94. Left the following year to go back to WCW. He invaded the first episode of Nitro. It was a surprise to everybody. Luger and Sting reformed their tag team that they'd had sort of part-time on and off in mid-90s WCW. It was quite weird because for a while Lex Luger was a heel, a bad guy, and Sting wasn't, but they were the tag team champions together. They were still friends, but Luger was aligned with the Dungeon of Doom for a time, where Sting wasn't, but Luger kind of feuded with Hogan a little bit, and he was still friends with Sting, so it was kind of an unusual situation, and I think they held the tag team titles together for quite a while, at least 6 months, I think, in about 1996. So I won't go into great detail about the rest of their careers. It's safe to say Sting was the better performer and had more success as a permanent main eventer, but Lex Luger won the world title 2 or 3 times, and obviously he got mainstream attention from being in the WWF, which Sting had never competed for up until 2014. Sting finally came to the WWE. Luger's retired now, he's had health problems. Sting's also retired. He's also a WWE Hall of Famer. He got inducted into the Hall of Fame in 2016, I think that was. A couple of great pops. I got them and I was surprised how much I liked them. I just got them because I thought it's quite an unusual 2-pack. Because although, yeah, they were a tag team and a successful one, and they also feuded against each other, as a lot of, you know, friends that break up do and tag teams that split up do. They feuded with each other over the years a couple of times. I thought it was quite an unusual double pack for Funko. I thought, well, if they're going to do another tag team, they could do, well, there's a whole range in WWE, you know, the Usos, if you want to go modern, or if you want to go sort of old school, then it could be, I don't know, the Nasty Boys, who were also in WCW, or the Bushwhackers even, you know, there's the whole load to choose from, and Luger and Sting was a surprising choice to me, as they're really 2 solo wrestlers, and obviously Sting has had other pops released of him in his other gimmicks. But it's a great 2-pack, and the fact that they actually look different is a plus for me. Once I'd got them, I thought, you know what, I fancy getting some more WCW ones. So this is what started me off on this Funko journey, and it's not just Sting and Luger Funko Pop 2-pack, it's the really lovely people that I've got into contact with since I've started doing Funko videos. Really interesting and dedicated collectors who are so positive and opening and welcoming in this YouTube community, because we all share that passion for collecting. And I have a passion. My collection's never going to be big. There's only going to be certain few pops that I want and certain few pops that I can warrant spending money on. But it is a great hobby because it harms nobody and it just brings people together who have never met before in a shared interest. And I've made some great friends and got in contact with some fantastic people, and you know who you are, and it's made my channel subscription rate go up. And I must thank all my subscribers. and everyone who leaves comments and just supports this channel in whatever I do, which is not an exclusive Funko channel, but I do really like doing videos on these little fellas because they're fun things to collect, and it's a great way to get in touch with other people with great collections. I'm more a fan of collectors than a fan of collecting, if you see what I mean. I like to watch what other people are unboxing and hunting for and purchasing. I just get some occasionally and I talk about them a bit. You know, I'm a collector, but I'm more a fan of other people collecting. I like to see what other people are doing. To me, that's what's most fun about it for me. One last quick look at the box, because I saved the boxes, and this is a unique box to me because it's the only 2-pack that I've got so far. It's great. So, my first Funko 2-pack and my first Pops ever. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel if you're not already. We'll be doing more Funko content. Like I said at the start of the video, there is an unboxing coming. It's just been delayed due to problems with Royal Mail and eBay, etc. I am on Stashpedia. The link will be in the description, as will social media links, Facebook and Twitter. Leave a comment. Look out for some more Funko content from me, as well as numerous other stuff. I do videos relating to my music collecting as well, which is a big passion of mine, a very big hobby, and I'm looking forward to be able to do something in that series very soon as well. Thank you all. I'll see you soon. See ya.